I recently shared these pictures on Instagram and I was already thinking about sharing the BTS to you guys, but then I saw this comment, please run us through the BTS. I was like, okay, this is a sign to actually do this BTS. So in this video, I'm just going to be showing you how we actually planned the shoot, how we came up with the idea, just the BTS. I'm running you guys the BTS and also the editing process. If you are new to this channel, my name is Ademola. I'm known as Ademola Studios on Instagram and other platforms. Basically talk about lighting setup, behind the scenes, photography. Basically that's what we talk about in this channel. Could just kindly subscribe, like, and probably share to others. It will help me and it will also help you to learn something. It will help me grow and also motivate me to create videos. Thank you very much. So please hit the subscribe button. The first thing I did personally is to come up with the idea. The idea was from Pinterest. So sometimes I do have creative block. I'm not perfect. I go to Pinterest to go search for idea. In fact, I scroll more on Pinterest than any other social media platform just to get different ideas and come together to bring something. So if I can find the idea on my phone, I'm going to put it on the screen during editing this video. So I came up with this idea. I sent it to the stylist. Then the stylist started planning on the shoots. He got the outfits, he got the flowers, he got everything ready. That's all we needed. Then we got to the studio. Then the hairstylist started working on the hair. We actually planned to do like a straight hair coming up. I'll also put a picture of that. This is on the mood board. Plan to do like a straight hair, like the hair coming up, but due to some things happened during the shoot, we had to go with another style. These are the things you need to embrace when trying to create. To be honest, you just need to embrace all these mistakes, and the mistake came out perfect. He broke the stuff because it was meant to be straight and he just changed the style and it was still good. That's one thing I've learned. If you are creating something and it's not coming out well, go with the flow. According to the mood board, we had this makeup style, then the makeup artist killed it, the hairstylist, good one. Even though this was not the idea, he was still creative enough to do another thing, and that's who we call creative. A shout out to the stylist, he did this perfect dressing. Then number 4 is the lighting setup. Now come to my screen and let me show you how we actually like did this whole lighting. So basically we had like a 3 light setup, and here's how we went about it. The A light was this small softbox. So let's create a new layer so that I'll be able to label it for you guys. So I'm going to change this to red just to see it, and I'm going to reduce this. So we had this on A and we had this on B. So it is like a very small softbox just directing light to our face, to be honest. Then we had this light on B, which was for like a full body, something like this. That was it. Then we had A light, which was on C, and it was just coming directly for our hair. Then we had like a big reflector that would just bounce a little light to the side of our hand. That was like the lighting setup. It was easy. So we had A on 1/32. Then we had C on 1/64. We had B on 1/128. So this was like the light temperature and the lighting settings we used for this particular image. So we had like a little amount of light just splashing on the outfit and on our body. Then this small softbox is just going to our face like a side light. Then we also had this air light for our creative air. Then we had reflector to just bounce a little bit of light for the shadow part, and this was like the lighting setup, which was very easy. When I was testing the shoot, I had like a very big issue with the ceiling light. The ceiling light was adding more light to the backdrop, so I had to like off the light. And if you check the BTS, that's what I did. I had to like off all the light so that I know that the only light coming in is from my flash and not any ceiling light. It's very annoying when the background is way brighter than the subject. Is not really nice. So this is like the raw image. of some of the pictures I took with this. And I guess the main work was during editing. This is part of the raw image, and to be honest, this was like part of the testing shoot, but I love our pose, so I had to use it. So the first thing we did basically was, I have a lot of layers, so we need to rush it. So the first layer was to do cleanup. You can see all this leaf here, this wooden leaf, this place. We just basically cleaning up, and this place is cleaning up that side. This layer is to generate this side. You can see that I have to like crop it for Instagram size. That's why basically 4x5. So I did a lot of cropping and filling. So I'm just going to honor the layer for that. So all I'm just owning is filling up this side layer and everything. So I brighten like the background a little bit. Don't be confused, this was like a 3 layer stuff. I have to separate her from the background and have the background alone so that I can smoothen the background. That's what's happening here. So if I on this is like the background, smoothing the background, then I reduce the brightness a little bit, just a little bit. Then I came here, the subject is back. You can see that the background is way smooth. Then I went ahead, still cropping to fill up the remaining side. So the next thing is to like crop out this particular white prop that you guys are seeing. So what I did was I told AI to make her stand on a rock stone. So that's it basically. And it brought out this as first, but I was not feeling these white stuffs. So I had to like regenerate, and it gave me something like this, which was nice. Then we came here again to regenerate again, and it gave us this. So sometimes you have to be patient with AI to give you a good result and use a very good prompt. Come over here, you'll see how to generate the remaining crop image. So come over here to on it, then you can start this side is filled up. Then it remain the easy stuffs. So we have this layer on. So now we have to retouch. So we had advanced retouching, just a little bit, not too much. So this is the before and after. Then dodge and burn, before and after. Then if you come over here, let's just on this, we had to like add flowers over here because I wanted it to be color. If you check out our clothes, like there's a little bit of flowers. I wanted like probably a small flower over here. Details matters a lot. So I just came here and I added just that flower to it with AI. So I came over here, then I actually like brighten up our skin with my color lot, which you can get. The link to the lot is in my bio. You can go and buy it. It's very affordable. So this is like the before and after. You can see our skin is glowing well. So come over to the top layer for color grading. So this is the before and after. This color grading was done in camera raw filter. So this is the before and after. What I did in the camera filter is I brightened up the background, brightened up the model and everything. Then what I did next was to make the flower glow because I realized that it was too dull. So why don't I make it glow? So that's what I did here. So you can see I used solid color, then the blending mode was on screen. You can see I reduced the opacity and I kept blur to just blur this out and make it glow. That's how you glow image in Photoshop. Then we had this too to make the yellow also glow, to make it make sense. So the last thing we did was to actually like make our lips glow very well. So if you realize, I actually like kept like a lips, they call it lip enhancer. So it's just going to glow the makeup. This is like the before and after. You might not be able to see very well, but actually just did it to make our lipstick glow and our eyelashes to glow a little bit. I went ahead to increase the brightness of this particular outfit. This is the before and here's the after. So I had to just increase the brightness a little bit because it's looking dark and I didn't want it to be dark. This is the same step I took for this particular picture and this one. As you all can see, that's how I actually got these beautiful pictures I posted on Instagram. And yeah, that's the process from beginning to the end. It sounds easy, but it's not easy. It's draining. It took me time to edit these pictures. It took me like a whole day. Some of us don't have that time anymore. So if you actually like gain something in this video and you like the video, you like the process, you love the picture, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm about to get back to work and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching today.